Yeah, it's been a little chilly out today, and the CSU game was a little rainy, so can you tell us, speaking of CSU, what we have in sports?
Sure, Annie. Yeah, the Buffs had a must-win game against the Rams this past weekend. Did they pull it off? And take a look at this amazing catch from last night's Monday Night Football game. Full highlights up next. We all know there was a big game this weekend, and we all know how important it was to win. Luckily, we did. John Embry and the Buffs started their first win of the season with a bang, literally. The Buffs met the CSU Rams at Sports Authority Field at Mile High Saturday in a longtime rival game. The Rams came into Saturday's game with a record of 2-0, while the Buffs enters 0-2, a recipe for disaster. But the Buffs pulled through and beat the Rammies 28-14, complete with a 9-minute drive in the fourth quarter to seal the deal. Up next weekend are the Ohio State Buckeyes in Ohio. Hopefully Tyler Hansen and the Buffs will be celebrating another win to bring CU's record to 2-2. Monday Night Football, quite possibly the only good thing about Mondays. Two former #1 overall draft picks battled Monday night as Eli Manning and the New York Giants hosted Sam Bradford and the Rams. Second quarter, 3rd and 8. Bradford throws a quick lateral to Carnell Williams, who cannot make the catch and does not go after the ball. Good news for Michael Boley, who scoops it up and goes 65 yards for a Giants touchdown. Tough turnover for the Rams there. You can just sense the disappointment. Late second quarter, Manning throws into the end zone for Dominic Hickson, who bobbles and catches it. Incredibly, he pulls it together for a 22-yard TD. Take another look at this crazy bobbling. Man, what a catch. Giants go up 21-6 finally in the third quarter, where Brandon Jacobs brings it into the end zone from 9 yards out for the score. Final count was 28-16. Manning and the Giants succeed with a not-so-pretty win, but a win nonetheless. Things are getting crazy in college football conference realignment. The University of Oklahoma and the University of Texas now have permission to apply for the Pac-12. The Sooners and the Longhorns have been in discussion with Pac-12 in recent days, trying to work out their school's additions to the conference. But OU President David Boren says they have not yet notified the Big 12 of their leaving, and that remaining there is still a possibility. The poor Big 12 is on the verge of extinction yet again, and a possible Pac-16 is on the horizon. Good thing the Buffs moved when we could. We'll see what happens. While the official CU men's lacrosse season doesn't start until the spring, coaches and players aren't wasting any time preparing. News Team's Kristen Rothweiler has more from the field. They all said he would do it, but now it's official. Mariano Rivera is the top closer in baseball history. Rivera recorded his 602nd career save yesterday in the Yankees' win over the Minnesota Twins, earning the top spot on the baseball career saves list. He locked down number 602 with a perfect 9th inning, making history at Yankee Stadium and beating the Twins 6-4. And finally, if you didn't see the hit by Falcons cornerback Dante Robinson on the Eagles' Jeremy Maclin on Sunday, go look it up. It was insane and very dangerous. Robinson will pay for the flagrant hit with a $40,000 fine from the NFL. The league did not suspend Robinson, even though they say hits like this could lead to such action, especially for a repeat offender like Robinson. Pretty dangerous stuff there, you guys. Some crazy things happening in sports this weekend.
Yeah, wow.
Thanks, Lauren. Coming up, we'll see why so many freshmen are homesick in Boulder. And GameStop was the place to be last night. After the break, we'll tell you why.
Solar panels, LED lights, and special water filters are what sets this dorm apart from any other.
It's the largest residence hall in the country, to be rated at the platinum level.
Willville North is the only building on CU's campus to receive the highest level sustainability award from the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design.
It's exciting.
The new dorm is an obvious reflection of the green movement that is causing changes around the world. And even though CU has always been in the running for top green school in the nation, this building takes sustainability to a whole new level. There are numerous energy-saving components within the dorm, like special windows designed to use daylight as a heat source, as well as the LED lights that are 3 times more efficient than incandescent light bulbs.
Halogen lights, but we're switching them out to xenon bulbs.
Willville North is equipped with these light switches in each dorm room that are designed to turn off all the outlets in the room so that things left in the plugs like phone chargers won't continue to suck energy.
Willville North is also designed to inform students about how to be environmentally friendly. The dorm has 2 residential academic programs dedicated to teaching students about sustainability and environmental design. John Fox, Associate Director of Residence Life, says that this type of education is very important.
Sustainability not only is the right thing to do, it also, as a department, it helps us to minimize our costs.
With 39% less energy usage than any other building on campus, the dorm will save over $200,000 in utility bills each year. Not only will the department save all of CU a lot of money and energy, but project manager Heidi Rohe says Willville North is inspiring more campus buildings to renovate.
The next big projects we're doing a new residence hall called Kit Central in place of Kit Commons, and we're renovating Kit West, and some of the features will be incorporated in those buildings.
And a freshman actually living in Willville North says experiencing all of these innovations firsthand is well worth the hype.
The people on campus are jealous of Willville North because it's brand new and it's cleaner, bigger, more efficient.
No matter what opinions people have about the new dorm and CU going green, it is clear that this campus is reaping the benefits of creating more sustainable buildings like Willville North. Lauren Moehlenpah, News Team Boulder.
From the Atlas Center at the University of Colorado, this is News Team Boulder.
Hello and welcome to News Team Boulder. I'm Lauren Moehlenpah.
And I'm Andrew Tomasini. Big news today about the RTD and Boulder residents. Many unhappy Boulderites packed a Monday public hearing on RTD cutbacks, telling officials they're going the wrong way.
Students, get ready. Tomorrow, CU will be swarming with potential employers looking to recruit only CU students and alumni. Many employers will be retrieving resumes from the Career Services Office, so students are encouraged to register through CSO before the fair and make sure all of their information is current. And a new display on CU's campus is gaining a lot of attention. News Team's Anna Zook has more, and please use viewer discretion as there are some graphic images. A CU freshman was arrested on Friday night on suspicion of second-degree assault. Thomas Frank Ross is accused of attacking Christopher Tetrial after a racial dispute in their dorm, Buckingham Hall. Ross was taken to Boulder County Jail and later released at a $500 cash bond. Tetrial told police that Ross blamed him for a bad smell in the room because of his Asian noodles, and then continued to make derogatory remarks about his Chinese heritage. Ross proceeded to punch and choke Tetrial until he started bleeding from the face. Police say that in general, students accused of violent crimes like this often face suspension from campus.
Coming up after the break, we'll have more information on the exciting unveiling of the iPhone 5.
Awesome, and plus, in light of the Amanda Knox trial, we'll have tips on how to stay safe while studying abroad. Stay tuned. After 4 years of imprisonment in Italian jail, Amanda Knox is finally a free woman. The Italian news agency ANSA reported that Knox and her family flew out of Rome this morning, heading home to Seattle, Washington. Knox's case will head to the High Court, but the hearing will be much shorter and won't review the actual trial itself. If Italy's highest court overturns the lower court's decision, Knox would receive 26 years in prison. But if they do not overturn, she cannot be tried again for the same crime. The 8-person jury in Knox's trial said that evidence linked a different man to the crime scene. His DNA was found on and in the victim, Meredith Kircher. After being freed, Knox's sobs of joy were heard loud and clear as she was escorted out of the courtroom. A gay rights group has launched a campaign challenging a North Carolina law prohibiting same-sex marriage. As Merritt Youngdeer reports, the group says they don't want special rights, just equal rights. Wall Street protests have intensified over the last couple days after entering their third week. What started as less than a dozen college students camping out in a park near the New York Stock Exchange has turned into a widespread movement that police are trying to control. Hundreds of protesters are now occupying the Brooklyn Bridge in New York, where police arrested more than 700 people over the weekend. Protests have also moved into other cities, including Los Angeles and close to home here in Denver. The cause of the protests? Many reporters claim they don't know, but some reasons may be protesting corporate greed, high gas prices, and poor health insurance.
Guys, where's the snow? It's so hot outside.
Seriously, and even though it's October, it does not feel anything like fall out here, Evan.
I know, guys. It's actually going to stay nice for a few more days, but this weekend the temperature will definitely cool down, and we're going to get some precipitation as well, so stay tuned for that.
Well, I personally can't wait for the cooler fall weather.
Yeah,
Thanks, Evan.
I can't wait either. Kristen Rothweiler with us now. Give us a little sports update here coming up in the next block. What are we talking about?
That's right, Andrew. Coming up, I'll have highlights from MLB playoffs and a look at one of the worst NFL injuries this season. That's it for sports, guys.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you.
And we have a nice little science block coming up for you guys. Lots going on in the world of space and Star Trek. We'll have it after the break. NASA's spacecraft orbiting the asteroid Vesta is revealing new details about a mountain on the surface that is taller than Mount Everest here on Earth. Dawn has been orbiting Vesta since July and continues to discover more and more diverse components. The surface is covered in craters and huge mountains, and scientists are calling the asteroid the smallest terrestrial planet. It has ancient basaltic lava flows and a massive iron core with a south polar mountain measuring larger than the big island of Hawaii. And the actor who famously played Star Trek's original alien Spock for more than 40 years is officially hanging up the pointy ears for good. Leonard Nimoy, age 79, plans to retire from show business and directing after just a few more scheduled public appearances. The announcement all but guarantees that an elder Spock, at least played by Nimoy, will not appear in the next Star Trek movie. Nimoy says he wants to get off the stage and give the young Spock actor, played by Zachary Quinto, some space to shine. Well, thanks for watching News Team Boulder.
And don't forget to check us out on the web at newsteamboulder.org. Have a great day.